Hello there, slightly different background for today's video, so don't mind that, but I just wanted to make a YouTube video on everything about Tottenham at the moment and my personal opinion, which is I genuinely believe Spurs are going to stay up, and we're going to go all into that. But yeah, first of all, let's start off with the obvious. De Zerbi. I did touch on him in the last video, the pros and cons video, but yeah, obviously the main thing that does need to be said with him is that he has the fun possession attacking based style of football, and there are two main good things about that. First of all, obviously the fact that it is fun, it is entertaining to watch if it goes well, and there have also been reports coming from within the camp that some of the players have said that they are excited about working under the prospect of De Zerbi, which could lead obviously to something which we haven't been seeing recently, which is one of the main reasons our club hasn't been doing so well, is that the players haven't been applying themselves too much in recent games, also it seems. And also, they don't seem to have been enjoying the football. And maybe this new appointment, the new style of football, might be able to sort of bring a spark with these last 7 games remaining this season. And second of all, I think his style of football, with the players that we have, obviously just to name a few, the couple in midfield, Bergvall and Archie Gray, pair brilliantly with each other. Under De Zerbi could be able to drive forward, flourish with the likes of Xavi Simons just in front of them, who honestly, he hasn't had his full potential shown yet in a Tottenham shirt, which is unfortunate, seeing as the amount of money we paid for him. But, you know, under De Zerbi's football, perhaps that can change. Maybe he will flourish even more. And obviously, we've got the likes of Kudus coming back from injury and Madders coming back, hopefully before the end of the season, with the range of strikers we have up top. Obviously, Richarlison, Solanke, Kolo Muani. We have lots of options in attack, and it's good because our injuries are decreasing at the moment. Obviously, we might gain some more later on, which I pray we don't. But the style of football is going to be fun. The players seem to be excited about it, which is great, because that's something we haven't been seeing recently, and perhaps that could lead to better results, more fun, and overall just the club doing better, which is obviously what we want. And as I've just said, the players can flourish under it. And I do think our next three games are make or break for Tottenham, because as we all know, our next game is against Sunderland, 2 p.m. Sunday. At the Stadium of Light, we drew 1-1 with them earlier this season. They are a good side. They're a good side. What else can we say? And by the time that game kicks off, there is a chance we might already be in the relegation zone. Obviously, with West Ham already playing Wolves, if they do pick up the 3 points there, we will already be in the relegation zone. And obviously, that's very scary due to the club we support, Tottenham Hotspur. We should be aiming for top 4, aiming for trophies like we did last season. Obviously, we did come 17th, but we were miles off relegation last season. And I do think if we don't end up getting out of the relegation zone if West Ham do win before us, that's a major problem, because then psychologically we're like, well, hang on a minute. Relegation is in their hands, not ours. Because at the moment it's in our hands and we can control it. If we pick up the points we need, we're fine. But as soon as we get below that, then things could start to go wrong. And obviously there's recovery, comebacks, that's great, that's amazing. But point is, I do not want to have our club in the relegation zone at the end of any game week at this point in time, and at any point in time, obviously. But I do also think that the potential for points at the Stadium of Light on Sunday is very, very possible. On my TikTok, if you haven't already followed it, go follow it. Links in the description. I did predict a 1-1 draw against Sunderland, same as earlier this season, of course. But obviously, in football, there's the potential for anything. The new manager bounce, of course, with De Zerbi is very, very possible. Anything could happen. I mean, we saw Richarlison get that last-minute equaliser against Liverpool at Anfield, and it could go either way. It could either go the same as Igor Tudor did when we hoped for a new manager bounce and it just didn't go well, obviously against Arsenal with that horrific 4-1 defeat, or it could go really, really well. De Zerbi, new manager bounce, fun style of football, some players coming back, Kudus we already mentioned, could get the 3 points, and then hopefully the trajectory will be going up, and hopefully we can carry on with that trajectory, unlike we did with that win against Atletico Madrid a week or two ago. So that is the next game we're playing. Obviously, after that, we are facing Brighton at home. We have an absolutely awful home record, as we all know, in the Premier League, the worst in the league, which is embarrassing. But you know, De Zerbi's old team, very possible that we can pick up points. Obviously, with the players we also have coming back from injury, again, same old thing, style of football, new manager bounce, home. perhaps even a parade before the game. Who knows? I mean, us fans, all we can do is keep supporting the team as much as possible. So I wouldn't be surprised if there is another one of them. But yeah, hopefully we can just get a spark into these players, and maybe we could pick up the 3 points there as well. And then, of course, the third game is against Wolves away at Molineux, which obviously they are bottom of the league. Their form has been coming up a bit recently, but 3 points is definitely a possibility, even though we did get a last-minute equaliser against them earlier this season, which I'm just now realising. So let's hope that doesn't happen again. But the point is, these next 3 games are incredibly important. But I am hopeful with De Zerbi that he is going to be able to make use of our players, the ones who we've already got and the ones who are coming back from injury, especially the attacking ones, especially the ones in the attack. Also, recently we have seen with Thomas Frank, well, sometimes with Igor Tudor, but mainly with Thomas Frank, that when we were playing out from the back, also sometimes under Ange even, when we were playing out from the back, it wasn't going well. The players simply couldn't do it. And obviously that could be a coaching thing, it could be the players not doing it right, it could be just being unlucky, it could be good pressing, who knows. But the point is, it didn't work under them sometimes, and we were conceding goals from it, which from a fan perspective, is incredibly annoying. But this is De Zerbi's style of play, and this is the only thing that really concerns me with De Zerbi, because if he's going to play this style of football, obviously it's quite complicated. I'm not a manager myself, of course, but I mean, it doesn't take a genius to realise that getting a team to play out from the back in your own system when you've just taken over and you've only got 7 games left in the season to save yourself is difficult. And, you know, how quickly is he going to be able to implement it? If he's able to do it quickly and effectively, brilliant, amazing. But then again, you could also argue, well, what happens if he doesn't do it quick enough and we waste these next 3 games? As I've already said, these next 3 games are very important, because after these next 3 games, obviously we've got, I can't remember in which order, but we've got Aston Villa away, then we've got Leeds at home, then Chelsea away, then Everton at home. Yes, it is in that order. So Villa away and Chelsea away, I'm not too confident for those. Leeds at home and Everton at home, I would be, but that's only a maximum of 6 points, right? And if West Ham do start picking up points, then that's very, very dangerous, because if they start picking up points now and this takes too long to implement, then we're down. So yeah, let's just hope De Zerbi can do that quickly. And I've mentioned everything really to do with De Zerbi in our fixtures, and also I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update or my thoughts on some things that have been happening recently. First of all, there have been some reports coming out yesterday. I did also post this on my TikTok, that apparently Johan Lange's job is under threat, which is good, because he is one of the many reasons why our club has been completely underperforming, being awful lately. Obviously, there have been reports of him going on holiday during key points of some transfer windows. Also, him taking forever to sign players during January when we had a massive injury crisis. Then ended up only signing Conor Gallagher and Sousa, one of which has never played in the Premier League, and the other one who we put on 200 grand a week as our highest paid player. What are you doing? So hopefully he goes. Apparently it's whether we get relegated or not. So either way, go. Please, leave. And I hope that can also be the start of change for the whole of Tottenham as well. With Vinay, please go. Do not want you here. But yeah, hopefully they can both leave. Even in the case we stay up, go. Please, no one wants you. So yeah, there's that. And then there's also the old transfer rumour. News has just come out 10 minutes ago prior of me recording this, that Vicario is likely to leave. He's been having talks with a club, and apparently he wants to leave. He's probably going to leave, but hopefully that hernia injury all goes well. Hopefully that goes the best. It does look apparently like we're going to have Kinski starting a game or two next, so best of luck to Kinski, obviously, against Atletico Madrid. Highest pressure game of his career, didn't go too well, but hopefully he can redeem himself, I suppose is the right way of saying it. And then also Tottenham have been looking at the likes of Harry Wilson from Fulham, seeing as he is becoming a free agent this summer. So, I mean, obviously that is only if we do stay up, because Liverpool want him as well. So, yeah, we need to stay up if we want any chance in signing any real good players. So hopefully we can stay up. We've already talked about that. But yeah, so I've spoken about Lange, Vinay, potential transfers, fixtures. De Zerbi and obviously my thoughts are that I do believe we will stay up for reasons stated. Obviously, De Zerbi's football, attacking, fun, suits our players, I think. If he can get it implemented quickly, fantastic. And I think all we can do as fans is kind of support this team as much as possible, as we always have done, and just hope that everything goes well on Sunday, and then anything after that as well, hopefully it goes as best as possible. So yeah, thank you very much for watching today's video, and if you did enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, come on you Spurs. See you guys in the next one.